part 3 of working on my sketch of Blue Orchid. In the last ones I did the rough drawing, did the sort of first level linking. Now the next thing I do is I erase, and again I do this with all the comics, and this is just to get rid of the blue, all the sketchy lines and stuff like that. I find the dark blue doesn't always erase as well as I'd like it to, but you know, what can you do? You do your best. I'm also desperately trying to find the perfect eraser that doesn't erase any ink, but erases all of the pencil lines, which is a challenge in itself. You'll see some of the ink sort of lightens up there a little bit. I will, depending on what I'm using the drawing for, if it's something that I'm going to use, like the comic book, I can actually get away with some of the lines because I changed the settings in Photoshop a little bit and darken things up. But the paper also depends. This isn't the Grace, but this isn't the same paper I use for my comic. But so yeah, I got kind of roughly work that out. And now I sort of look at it and see if there's anything that needs touching up. So just little dark bits here and there that I just think need to be improved a little bit. I might connect these lines here because when I'm coloring it, I want sort of connected lines. I also have an electric eraser, which I use for getting the more finicky lines. But as you can see, if I touch the ink, particularly on this paper, it just wipes it out. So I have to be really careful. So after I've sort of gotten rid of most of my sketchy lines, I'm pretty happy. I've got my thick line on the outside. It's pretty good. Now I will take, this is my favorite pencil for doing this. It's the Design Ebony. It is my favorite pencil for doing the tones on Blue Orchid. So I will sort of figure out roughly where I want my light to be. And I go in, I just add these sort of pencil-y tones to it. So I do inside the sleeves. Don't know where I came up with this tone idea, using pencil as a toner, but I kind of like the look of it. I've mentioned this before, but one of the things I try and do with Blue Orchid is I like to make it look like it's an actual drawing. So I don't like to pretend that it's anything but a drawing. So that's why I don't go for like realism. I don't go for ultra realism. I kind of go a little cartoony. And it sort of makes it, I don't know if it's achievable is the right answer, but it sort of makes it look, a little bit of tone there. Hair along her neck there, to the back. And then what I often do, should have a little bit of shadow here on the ground. I'd even connect her there. So that's about it. That's sort of comic ready, you know. Maybe I could erase a little better, but that is a comic ready sort of Blue Orchid sketch. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.